Welcome to Jackalope Tales, Urban Legends in Music, where we uncover, is it real or is it a jackalope tale? I'm your host, Charles Mooney.
And I'm Lisa Umbarger. And Charles and I were original founding members of the Cody's, and now we're podcasting.
Yes. It's kind of our part-time job.
It is our part-time job.
Yeah.
In fact, it's mostly your part-time job. I just want to give extra special thanks to Charles.
Oh.
Because everything you see and hear, that's him. He's getting it done. I don't have anything to do with it. I show up and talk. I show up and talk, and Charles does all the heavy lifting and all the work. And I'm really grateful, Charles.
You're the one sitting in the break room going, "You're doing good. You're doing good." I know. I've already talked to HR, but they're not going to do anything about it.
Sitting back eating Skittles. So really, seriously, thank you so much. This guy is...
Thank you.
Yeah.
But you know what? The ideas, so many of these come from you. So see, it's just a big old love fest.
It is. We really like what we're doing.
Yeah.
And we're grateful that you guys show up.
Oh, hell yes. Oh, man. That's why we love the likes, subscribes, rates, and reviews.
Heck yeah. Always bring it in. Bring it.
Oh, but speaking of jobs, so that's what we're kind of touching on today. No experience necessary.
Yes.
This one.
This episode is no experience necessary, if I can say it. Obviously, I don't have any experience. But I've got Calvin Harris, and you have
Gwen Stefani.
Two
really different people.
Powerhouses.
Yeah, but it's interesting to delve into what they did in the past.
Right.
So
pretty interesting.
Mine had nothing to do with music, and neither did yours.
Yeah. Nothing. In fact, quite the opposite.
No, it really is. I can't wait to hear that one. I know. You got a good one.
Man, if you can get a job in music while you're waiting to be a musician or waiting for your career to blast off, that's pretty kick-ass.
God. I mean, we loved being at the record store.
We did.
When you get to do what you love, that's the key.
Yep.
And I mean, everything we ate, breathed music.
Yep.
Constantly. And then, oh my God, that goes to another level when you start to be able to play in a band.
Right. It's pretty awesome.
But,
so what did you want to do when you were a kid?
Oh, well, when I was a kid, I loved like Land of the Lost.
Oh, hell yeah.
And all that stuff. Because Alice was one of the dinosaurs. I'm trying to remember. What was the mean T-Rex called? Grumpy.
Grumpy.
Yeah.
Grumpy. Flea stacks?
Oh.
Are they real? Have we found fossils of them? They could be.
I don't know. I've seen some beaks, those little horn tops. Right? Yeah.
See, I think slee stacks were real. At least in my little kid brain.
Well, they had the slee stack skull that had the eyes that lit up.
I would love one now. That would be really cool.
Oh my God, a slee stack skull in your house.
On the end table.
Yes. And it's like the eyes light up to the music that's playing in your room. Holy hell. Don't steal our idea.
Google it. There's got to be one.
There's got to be.
Someone's got to make one.
I'm checking that later. But because of loving dinosaurs, I wanted to be a paleontologist.
That's cool. How long did you keep that?
Oh, for quite a few years. I mean, it was probably around first to fourth grade because I just loved the idea of digging up fossils.
Yeah.
And then I realized there was like math involved. And so that part of my brain doesn't work. So see, I was like,
I thought you were going to say you had to go to a desert and you had to work with sticks and brushes. They're like real slow. It's not like shovels. It's like these little brushes. And real intricate work.
Oh, I even remember going into our backyard in a house built in 1960 and looking for fossils. I was not the smartest paleontologist in Fort Worth, so didn't find any, but that was my dream job then.
That's pretty cool.
Now, what about you?
I always wanted to be a band. I was a
little kid.
Oh my God, yeah.
Wow.
I would watch Johnny Carson and all those shows, and I would sit there and go, I want to do that. I want to do that whenever musicians were on.
Wow.
That's all I talked about.
But see, the crazy thing is you didn't even pick up the bass until we started the band.
Yeah, because my parents told me I couldn't fucking be in a band.
Why?
For all of those years. Yeah. So it was
the drugs, sex, and rock and roll.
Right.
Yeah.
No, so my dad was in a band.
When you're 12,
exactly.
You can't have
I'm
sex
5,
now.
and I was like, I just want a guitar, fuck's sake. Come on, man. But I remember every single birthday and Christmas.
Yeah.
From the time I was a little kid, I asked for a guitar. Every single Christmas. And I remember when I got where I was about 12, I bargained with my parents and said, you never have to buy me a gift again, ever, if you buy me a guitar. And I still didn't get a fucking guitar.
Oh, shit.
I got a bunch of crap. And I just, it sucked. It sucked. And then when I was 16, my dad had a friend at work who was selling a bass. And it was a Gibson. God, what was the heavy Gibson bass? Can't even think of the name of it now, but it was beautiful.
Really?
It was walnut. And I was like, this is my bass. And he was selling it for $100.
Oh.
And I had $100 from babysitting. I gave my dad $100. He took it in. I had the bass at the house for a week. And then the guy asked for the bass back.
No.
I
never knew that about you.
I bought it. And my dad was like, see, it's not meant to be. Seriously. And he was like, I mean, if it was meant to be, you would have had a bass. And I was like, I guess you're right. So
the guy didn't even probably want it back. Your dad just took it.
No, I think he probably is like, why did I sell that for $100? I should have got more.
God.
So I think he sold it to someone else for more. Which I already paid the motherfucker.
Damn.
So I just threw myself. I threw myself into playing sports, and I thought I might make it into the Olympics because I was.
Well, it was all that pent up aggression.
I know, right? Not having a guitar, my parents just like.
I'm gonna win this for my face. Yeah. Damn, I never knew that story about
and that's why I never had one, and that's why I joined the band before I had an instrument or an amp or anything.
God.
So
wow.
Yep.
No.
That's my story. Whoa. And my parents, I made them apologize. They're like, I'm sorry, I didn't know you were so serious about it. And I was like,
oh my God.
The time I could fucking speak, I said I wanted to do this. And you said shit, basically, in parental terms, because they're like, no, have a bike. Have Barbie's dream house. Have this.
God.
Barbie's dream house. I want a guitar.
So every Christmas you're pissed.
Every Christmas. I cried every Christmas, and I'm not shitting you. And one time I went up to Santa, because when I still believed in Santa, I was like, please, could you and baby Jesus do something about my parents? Because I want to play guitar and just give me a fucking guitar. Yeah. He's like, well, I'll see what I can do. And that motherfucker let me down. And yeah.
So, you had to go and get the shit done yourself.
Exactly.
Oh, and you had to turn 18.
When I was in college.
I'm an adult now. No one's stopping me. Oh, well, Gwen Stefani, of course, lead singer of No Doubt. Yep. Now that old soloist.
And lead singer of Gwen Stefani.
Yes. She had a first job, well, kind of like a lot of us. It's just kind of one of those where you're just doing it to get some experience. But hers was at Dairy Queen.
Oh, God. Really?
In Anaheim, California. Yeah.
Wow.
First job.
She seems like a Dairy Queen.
She does, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Just kind of
very Dairy Queeny.
Oh, I know. And probably she has a higher pitched voice, doesn't she? And just kind of
right.
Yeah. I'll whip that up for you.
You want a belt buster? That's my Gwen Stefani impersonation.
No, that was good.
You're welcome.
Because you've had interactions with her, so you know how she talks. Right. And is she about as smart as a dip cone? If you don't want to go into that,
don't kick puppies.
Okay.
That's what we always agreed upon.
That's right.
In the band, do not kick the puppy.
Okay.
She is not brilliant, but she's very nice.
Well, I guess she did well at Dairy Queen, so it kind of.
Well, I mean, not everyone can do well at Dairy Queen. So that says something for her, right?
I mean, she was really good at the little curly tail thingy on the dip cones. When you start getting the ice cream
and you
on
have to
there,
pull it through and like swirl it.
Oh yeah,
I can't do that.
She loved that. I mean, she developed.
Action.
Yeah.
I don't know what it would
Blake.
be.
Yeah. But yeah, and I think you even pointed this out. The curly thing is in her signature under the G.
Oh yeah.
To the S.
Yep.
She does a little curly Q. It's kind of like a nod to Dairy Queen.
Man.
Just kind of like our Jackalope is a nod to Fort Worth.
See, don't kick puppies. They're so sweet like this. Look at that. Man.
I know. This is it's an interesting story, a little sad with what ends up happening.
Oh, God.
Well,
how could it be sad? I mean,
it all has to do with body fat.
Oh, fuck.
But I mean, she really enjoyed it as a first job, and kids
was she
were
like
excited.
In high school?
Yeah,
okay.
She was. I mean, she would got so into it. She's so uppy and peppy.
Yep.
She'd sing people's orders back to them. It'd be like, "You want a belt buster with cheese fries and a peanut butter parfait."
God,
and I mean,
you sounded just like her, by the way, and that would be horrible.
I didn't have enough reggae in it. But on days that she'd work the drive-through, this was back when they had the actual microphones for them to talk into. They didn't have the headsets, but she'd be dreaming of being a singer because, like us, she loved the idea of being a singer and doing music.
Yep.
And she'd be singing in the microphone, and people would drive up to order, and then they'd be hearing this girl singing out of the speaker. But so she really just had this big old positive attitude.
Well, that's good.
It's infectious. Yeah. You don't want a pissed off Dairy Queen person.
No, you want happy diddly bars or whatever they are.
But yeah, when she started working at Dairy Queen, and she never really partook in like the steak finger basket or the belt busters because she did eat healthy.
Mm-hmm.
She's a vegetarian today.
Right.
But the one thing that's not a meat that she didn't really realize that she had a love for were the dilly bars.
Okay.
You remember the dilly bars?
I call them diddly bars. But yeah. Dilly bars. Yes. It's like an ice cream.
Circled ice cream on a stick.
Yeah, like an ice cream lollipop.
Yeah. And big old thing.
Delicious.
Yeah. So what would happen is they'd get something free to eat during their shift, like during their break, but she didn't want any of the other stuff. And she was like, well, a dilly bar doesn't have any meat in it, so I'm going to try a dilly bar. And she fell in love. That dilly bar just made her realize she had a sweet tooth she never knew she had.
Dilly bar. How did it get its name?
It just sounds so cute. Dilly.
Maybe so. Yeah.
I don't know, but
what's the Dillio? About the dilly bar.
Yep. And but she got hooked on it. Her love of dilly bars. I mean, she would eat one every time she worked. And then it got worse because the dilly bar itself wasn't just enough. She started to experiment on how she could be eating them. Well, she found that she could get 2 of them and then dip them into the hot fudge so that they joined together, and it became her signature item. She called it the double dilly.
Why do you get your fucking mouth around that? It would be giant.
I mean, it would be monster. You're not kidding.
Before it melts?
But customers would come up, and then if they ordered a dilly bar, she'd be like, do you want to try the double dilly?
Oh, my God.
And then she'd like, it's my own special. And she'd join 2 together and dip them in the fudge. So, I mean, it sounds great, but good God. So she started going from dilly bar a day to the double dilly a day. So it was kind of getting a little out of hand. But she would even bring sprinkles from home and sprinkle them onto it. So, and then she'd giggle when she'd make it and giving it to the customers.
Oh, man.
But it even got so bad that her love for dilly bars became known by the employees or coworkers.
Yeah.
Well, they started calling her Dilly Queen. And but she loved them so much. But it was getting bad because, I mean, there for a while, it's like her family was getting concerned because she was wearing sweatpants at home all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And she was having to modify her Dairy Queen outfit. She was having to pin her waistband with safety pins to keep it from busting open mid-shift.
Oh, no. She was pregnant.
With a little dilly. Yeah. But as a result, I mean, she was there for a few months, but her body started getting bigger, and she realized that she had to get away from the dilly bar because the impact was so negative, and she was really just so torn. She ended up quitting Dairy Queen.
Man.
And yeah, and
so I have an idea for her.
Oh, okay.
They live in Oklahoma, right? Her and
yeah, I think you're right.
Country guy, whatever his name is.
Yeah, maybe there are no Dairy Queens around.
But why don't they open up a place called the Dilly Bar?
Oh my God.
Right?
Love that idea. Right.
So they should open that up and hang out at the Dilly Bar. They can play darts and pool.
Oh.
And they don't have to partake in the sweet.
I love that idea.
Yeah. Dairy Queen stuff.
Like they need any more ideas to make more money.
But you'd probably be sued by Dairy Queen, would you? I mean, you probably can't have the dilly, even though it's a different kind of bar.
Although Dairy Queen would be able to say Gwen Stefani supports Dairy Queen.
Maybe you spell it different and can be the Dilly Bar.
Dilli.
Oh, okay. I have another idea.
Okay.
I'm full
marketing.
Of
this is marketing.
Okay. A pickle place can open up a pop-up, the Dilly Bar, and it's all dills.
Oh,
yeah, right.
Man.
Like classic or something. Can have the Dilly Bar.
Like Great Dills here.
Oh my God. Yes. Come to the Dilly Bar.
Yes. Oh shit.
In fact, that's better. Fuck you, Gwen. We're the pickle bar.
Yeah, you got to stop telling these ideas on the podcast because we can run with them. But in fact, throughout Gwen's writing of songs and things like that, she even addresses her struggles with the Dilly Bar in a song that she wrote on one of her solo albums is The Sweet Escape. Because it was trying to get away from the bad dilly.
Man, poor Gwen.
I know, because the lyrics in the song, this one, it kind of was talking about the Dilly Bar. She sings, "You held me down. I'm at my lowest boiling point. Come help me out. I need to get me out of this joint. Come on, let's bounce."
Man.
So that was all of her story about getting away from Dairy Queen. She loved the job.
Explains why she worked so hard. So when we toured with them, the buses would park, behind it usually was outdoor place. The buses would park and she would go in between the buses and do like 5,000 sit-ups.
Oh my God. No.
Like seriously. And the guys would and the reason why I know is because the guys would wait till she did sit-ups and like pull back the window curtains and watch her do sit-ups.
Oh my God. And if you had known this then, you could lean against your trailer or whatever with a Dilly Bar.
I would, yeah. I got you something.
This is good for post workouts. Yeah. So yeah, that was an interesting one. Yours is a little bit.
This is
off the center here.
Yeah, this is weird because I did not know this was a job.
Wow.
And my person is Calvin Harris. Who,
okay.
Most people know of him from his huge hits and the huge collaborations.
Okay.
Because he's worked with pretty much anyone who is anyone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rihanna, Taylor Swift, Katy Perry, Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
Just to name a few. He's worked with every freaking body.
I mean, good God.
Yeah.
You'd think he'd have a cool job to start off
and
with.
hit after hit after hit after hit. He didn't even have to sing. He used to sing, but now he just is the DJ, writes the music, most of it, and has other people sing, right?
Damn.
And he's got giant built-in hits because he's got these stars who are singing the songs, right?
That's a dream job. The money just rolls in while you just do some creating.
Right, because you wrote the darn thing.
Yeah.
So, but before all of his success as a recording artist and a DJ, which he does DJ sets as well.
Okay.
He had a successful career as a dog food taster. Did you know that was a thing?
No. I would have thought they'd just see how the dog reacted to the food to know.
Right. They pull some dogs in and they watch them. They don't like that one. They like that one. And do a little test.
My God.
No, they have actual humans tasting them.
Wow.
And he worked at a place called the Waltham Center for Pet Nutrition, and it's near Birmingham, England.
Whoa.
The center was established by the Mars Company. And those are the guys who make candy bars.
Yeah.
But they bought some dog food companies and they had to figure out how to make food for dogs. So they started this nutrition center.
Have you ever tasted dog food?
No, but I've tasted one of their treats.
I know a friend of mine, when I was a kid, I gave him a jerky treat. He said it wasn't bad, but what treat did you try?
I tried one from one of those dog bakeries because they said it's all human grade food.
Well, okay. I mean, I get that.
And
that's not as
a peanut butter
risky
one. And
okay.
I was like, I taste it.
You were hungry too.
I just took like a little nibble and it tasted like shit.
Oh, okay. Oh,
it was horrible. It was bad.
Okay.
And I was like, I don't want to feed this to my dog. But my little sister Tara was tricked into eating a bag of dog treats one time by my other sister, Marla.
How did she eat the whole bag?
She was little and they were kind of crunchy. They kind of looked like Cheetos.
Oh my God.
So it was
really?
like dog junk food treats.
Oh.
So she ate them. And then my sister Marla was laughing. And then she finally figured out, I'm eating dog treats. Before she could read. So she can't read on the bag that dog treats.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I can just imagine the stomach results of that.
Yeah.
Especially when they look like Cheetos. Oh, okay. Let's get into this guy.
So as a hungry artist, Calvin got a job feeding himself by testing dog food, literally feeding himself.
Wow.
And yes, they really do eat the food for real. They eat the food and they eat the treats. So when they're eating the foods are graded on taste, smell, and nutrition.
Oh my God.
So,
okay.
So he would go in and they would put the food in front of him. He would smell all of them.
Wow.
And give them ratings on smell and then taste them. And this is wet foods too.
Oh.
Have you ever opened up a can of dog food and it was like vomit?
Oh no. Courtney makes a comment every day when I open it up. Like, that stinks.
Yeah. It's
but
vomitous.
the dog loves it.
Right.
I mean.
Yeah. And if you read what's in most of the dog foods, it's like rendered fats and shit. Who wants to eat that?
Well, I'm sure that's in the fast food, but they just don't have to label it.
So gross.
Oh.
So he had to grade it on taste. So if it said on the label it's supposed to taste like peanut butter, he had to grade it on the peanut butter taste.
Whoa.
If it says it tastes kind of like banana, does it taste like banana? He graded on it.
Wow.
Does it taste like lamb?
Oh.
Ugh.
Oh God.
Or fish?
Oh, salmon.
Yeah.
So many of them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Chicken and rice.
Oh God.
To me,
you'd
this
never
like
be married.
Would
if that's
ruin
your job.
palate. Totally.
Yeah. Oh.
Anyway. So if you're in the UK and you're feeding your dog one of the Mars dog foods, chances are,
wow,
Mr. Harris is probably the reason why this is in the market right now.
Wow.
So if it's an older dog food that's been around for a while.
Yeah.
It's because Calvin Harris tasted it and said, this is the most delicious turkey and rice biscuit I've ever had. And,
it hit so well on the palate. Oh, God.
So funny.
Oh.
So Calvin said that there were side effects from eating the dog food. He gained a lot of weight.
Oh, okay.
Probably from
the fat content. Yeah.
And it seems like we got a theme going here with the jobs.
What's that?
With Gwen and Calvin.
Oh, the gain weight. Yes.
Yep. He complained about people complained about the smell of his breath and his poops. I guess
I bet
our digestive systems are way different than a
dog. Because a dog can handle way more extreme stuff than we can.
But it probably explains why dogs' breaths stink. Because it makes humans' breath stink as well, just the same kind.
Oh God!
But it also makes the poop smell better or worse.
Worse, yeah. Oh.
So anyway, but it changed his taste for regular food as well. So he got to where he didn't like spicy foods. He liked more bland food.
No.
So even salt and pepper seemed spicy to him. So he didn't even put salt and pepper on anything. He wanted stuff really bland. So he would eat boiled chicken and regular rice with nothing on it.
Oh, he really started changing to the dog food.
Right.
Oh,
yeah. But he
there
lost
ain't no
weight when he
started,
when he stopped. So, so when he quit, that was his diet.
Yeah. Oh,
just chicken breasts and white rice.
Ooh.
That's all he could eat.
Ooh. Yawn and plain almonds.
Yeah. No. So still to this day, he prefers a more bland diet. Cannot eat spicy foods.
Wow.
He rarely uses salt and pepper. Sometimes he will. But in a restaurant, when he orders food, he has to order it,
Oh, he's one of those.
Yes.
Like no salt, no pepper.
Right.
Oh,
or eat like a poached fish. Something gross.
I had no idea this kind of job existed.
Yeah, neither did I.
I really thought they'd let the dogs decide.
Right.
No.
I know, right. I thought,
no human involvement.
So what we want might not be what a dog wants.
But they seem to have a more wide open desire for food than we do.
Well,
we're kind of picky.
I mean, my dog always wants what I'm eating, no matter what. So maybe it's that kind of concept.
I mean, my dog puts his snout under the dishwasher just to see what's down there. And if he starts eating, you're like, what the hell?
What'd you get under there?
I know, but he's doing fine and he wants more of it. Oh.
So almost 20 years later.
Yeah. Oh,
Calvin says that he still every once in a while craves some of the biscuits that he tasted. He said there was a cheddar biscuit. They made a cheese one that was really good.
Oh.
And when he sees it on the grocery aisle, he's been tempted. And he's actually bought it a couple of times.
Wow.
He didn't eat the whole box. He ate a couple out and threw it away because he felt guilty. But if he didn't feel weird, he would have eaten the whole thing.
Oh, no. Now, see, when I was a little kid, I loved Gerber's Blueberry Buckle. And as an adult, I've bought a jar a couple times.
What?
And it is yummy.
Okay.
So it's like that thing where, his diet kind of got into that and appreciated it. And that's the way I am with Blueberry Buckle. Don't worry. I don't have any here right now.
I was looking.
That's why I wear a bib when I have dinner.
Baby oatmeal.
Oh.
The baby oatmeal in the box.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Courtney.
I ate out of a glass jar.
It's delicious.
Baby oatmeal in a jar, in a box.
In a box. Yeah, you just add milk
to
it.
Yeah.
And so it's like a cold oatmeal. It's fucking delicious. I'm going to tell you right now.
When's the last time you had one?
Oh, a long time.
Oh,
when I was in college, I think one time I bought some.
Yeah.
I was like, I remember when this tasted pretty good. And then I was like,
it was that tight budget. Yeah.
Right.
I don't know. Baby food's more expensive than
now
human.
It is.
Yeah.
It wasn't then. You could get like a box of baby oatmeal for like $1.79.
Oh.
All you have to do is add milk. We're fucking poor. Never mind. I'm embarrassed now.
Whoa, you knew it was bad if you had to have water.
Food.
Yeah, no,
that's still people food.
I've never taken a bite of dog food. Right. I'm glad.
And he said he didn't eat it out of a dog bowl, just a little sidebar. Which I think it would have been hilarious if they had a dog bowl with his name on it.
Oh my God,
Calvin! And they just like this
I'm just imagining them like the wine testers where they sniff it, they like swirl it around. Yeah, and then they don't even spit it out. They eat it.
Do they have some kind of palate cleanser after he eats like a bacon
or ginger
thing?
Like at the sushi places. You got to clear.
I'm ready for the bacon bit now. The bacon strips.
Oh my God. And I bet he gets excited when he sees new flavors on the shelf.
You know, he goes up and smells a little bacon strip. I wonder if he's got a dog now, because I could not find anything about a pet.
Oh, they eat together.
Oh my God.
I would. Oh, like
Lady and the Tramp.
Yes. I was going to say 101 Dalmatians, but I don't know the Disney.
They sit there and they eat like some spaghetti.
Oh, yeah.
And he makes he fries the meatballs in some kind of
or they're probably
dog canned pate shit.
Salmon balls.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh. Gross.
Oh.
No one's eating breakfast right now.
Yeah.
Should we eat one?
Should we try a bacon strip?
Yeah, I think we should try one.
Okay.
Should we?
Okay. Yeah.
Like,
let me go get one. Okay. So these are the ones I feed Max, my shepherd collie. These are bacon strips. And this is sadly, I recently bought the thicker beef and bacon. So
here he is. He's coming.
Are you going to go?
Are we going to eat the whole thing?
Okay. Well,
are you going to eat the whole thing?
Yeah. It's dry.
It's sweet.
There is a little bit of sweetness to it. This is better than some of the jerky I bought in the gas stations.
No. I feel like that's a flavor that's going to linger.
You're going to smell this.
Come here, Max.
Yeah,
no.
Let me get my water.
That's,
yeah. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. No.
Well, there's worse. I've tasted worse at a Denny's, I think. But
I know. I just had a bite of
I would have gotten
bacon strip. Oh.
Or everything would look like real bacon. I was like, if you're going to make it look like bacon, just do bacon.
Yeah.
It looks like bacon.
Of course.
Why do we got to do it like this?
Too expensive. So.
Nothing's too expensive for my dog.
No. I agree. I agree. But, corporate America.
All right. Calvin,
okay.
It's a pretty brave man, because that, can you imagine like 8 hours a day you're eating?
Oh, my God. And that's probably one of the better tasting.
Right.
But
yeah, I don't like it. It's leaving a taste that I can't describe.
Oh, it does leave a taste. Yeah. Okay. Well,
don't recommend being a dog food taster. But I mean,
no.
It's probably. I mean,
I'm gonna be burping bacon strips.
I mean, there's definitely animal husbandry that would suck.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pull cows out of him.
The world's dirtiest jobs. Oh,
yeah. Okay.
Well, that one's up there.
Yep.
And Dairy Queen. Nah.
Now we know why Calvin Harris is such a dick. Because he is known for being
is he really?
Oh, dick.
We'll see. Eats bland food.
Right. Eats bland food.
You just got to have a bad attitude.
He probably doesn't have a dog now. He probably doesn't.
No, he doesn't want to share.
Yeah, because he's just sits with his bag of biscuits and watches like Absolutely Fabulous.
Oh, God, yes.
Fuck that guy.
Just appreciating himself.
Oh, man. What is this?
Wow. This is
a kazoo.
The great kazoo. Yeah. It's what I needed. That's kind of how my stomach's feeling right now, is how the kazoo sounds.
Settles the digestive.
Yeah. Yeah.
A little bit. This is a good part of the show that we call
Lone Star Salute.
Yes.
And we do love to kind of get into what some people are saying about some things.
Right.
We try to stick within the subject matter of what we've talked about, or tie it in one way or another. But
it's a negative 1-star review of an artist, their music, a show, whatever to do with music, a bar.
Yeah.
And
we could have even tied in dog food, but
oh my God, we could.
Oh my God,
why did we do that? Good Lord.
Well, do you want to go first on that one?
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay.
So this is a review by someone named Idle Mist, and it isn't a review of a song or a concert or anything. It's just a review of the man, Calvin Harris, which I've been finding a lot of those lately about the artist. It's so funny.
Wow.
So Idle Mist says, I don't know when I was younger. I rated him, and I don't know what this means, by the way.
Yeah.
So, I don't know when I was younger. I rated him. Whatever.
Okay.
Whatever Idle Mist. But nowadays, I'd get more entertainment drinking washing up liquid. Also, isn't he a massive prick? He is, Idle Mist. He is.
You've been reading that.
Also, he's from Dumfries. Easily the worst place in Scotland, like nothing but mad poshos. I guess when we were younger, we settled for crap music performed by crap people. I'm glad that I grew up to be much more clever. XX. Okay, rant over. Much love to all those, even the massive pricks. So at least Idle Mist ended it on a positive note.
Oh, yeah. He really did. I mean, there wasn't angst all the way through the whole comment.
But I don't understand this first sentence, what he was trying to...
I don't know.
Like maybe he rated him better when he was younger?
Maybe. I know that's a little vague, but we'll go with it. Now, the one I have is on Gwen Stefani's album, Love Angel Music, Baby.
God. Yes.
That must have a few hits on it.
It does.
But this was by Night Flight. And his title of his 1-star review is Gwen Get Live Asian Girls as Fashion Accessories. Trendy, cute, bollocks. So, and then he goes on to kind of present himself as Gwen Stefani.
Okay.
So, hi, I'm Gwen Stefani. I am super cool, trendy girl with really like the super cute, trendy Japanese street fashion girls. Am I doing good?
You're doing good.
Tea. It actually said that.
Oh my God.
I steal their mojo and repackage it as fashion for them to buy. I even hire them to dance around me and just, make me look super trendy and like, hey, I have a real human slave muses.
Oh man.
Super cute. So hello kitties of the world. I make album as big cute commercial for my clothing line and say, hey, I'm cool because I like Harajuki girls. They are obsessed with fashion and big name fashion designers that you can't afford, but I can. I can buy all the Dolce?
Okay.
Is that? I want because I have $1 million contract and you don't. Tee. Oh, and I'm dumb as a broomstick if you ever hear me talk. But I mostly just want to talk about clothes. So who cares, right? What you waiting for? Buy my album, even though most of it is crap and my expensive clothes.
I didn't write that. I have to say, I didn't write that.
So tell me, Night Flight. What? That's your ghostwriter name.
But I could have written that.
So I guess she was on some huge kick with Japanese trend.
Yeah.
And things like that with this. So
I thought it was, I'm so uneducated. I thought it was Hiroku girls, but I don't.
Maybe.
I don't even know.
I don't even know how to pronounce.
I don't even like any of that, manga comics and all of that other.
No, I don't get into that either.
And all that
anime,
shit. So anime, I don't like any of it.
I don't get it. But
so when she started doing that, I did feel like it was.
Just like not really her,
Surface level
just kind
crap.
of a little. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
she's like, I want to break it big in Japan. I know. I'll have Hello Kitty type stuff.
Oh,
that
God. So
the Bananas song.
Oh, God.
Where
yes.
she had the
BANA. Yeah.
Yeah, where everyone learned how to spell bananas in an afternoon. BANANAS.
See, and we learned all about like I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill.
I know.
Or conjunction junction. We learned good stuff.
We learned things. We didn't learn to smell
bananas.
Smell bananas.
Smell bananas.
I never learned how to smell bananas.
We don't smell them. We don't spell them. Yeah.
Calvin Harris smells bananas for a living.
Maybe that cleared the palate.
Oh, that's a good question. It would. Bananas are delicious, though.
Oh,
I like bananas.
Oh,
my dog likes bananas.
Oh, man.
BANANAS.
Wow, you listen to the song.
My dog likes bananas.
You're falling into the trap.
Oh, no.
Get out.
Oh, thank God we're at this part of the show.
Oh, the happy ending.
The freaking happy ending.
Oh, there's nothing better than some porn music to finish this this episode up. Just an electric guitar and a wah and wah, wah, wah. But yeah.
What have we learned today, kids?
Well, we learned that first jobs can be challenging, weird,
lucrative.
Oh, wow. Positive spinner you are.
Yeah.
Hey.
And hard on the old waistline.
In both instances. No kidding. But yeah, when you start, I mean, we found some of the stuff about some of their jobs, and I think there might still be some kind of jackalope in there.
Yeah. So the Calvin Harris one. So Calvin Harris does not have many friends.
Yeah.
He's screwed over a bunch of people and people don't like him.
Well, being a dick.
And most of this information was from one of those people that don't like him.
Oh.
So, and it has not been, Calvin has not said anything about it.
Yeah.
So is it real? I don't know.
Yeah.
Is someone talking about it? Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
But until Calvin addresses it, I think it's a jackalope.
Yeah. Oh, I know. And Gwen Stefani, her first job was at Dairy Queen. But some of the story just kind of came from other employees and things like that. And you know, when someone gets big and
it
famous,
might not just be fat.
Yeah. Although dilly bars are damn good. And
they're pretty damn good.
And I mean, I may have bought a double dilly.
If
they sound good. Yeah.
Let's go get
but no one ever offered me a double dilly. Maybe we should go to the Dairy Queen over here and ask for a double dilly.
Yeah, and see what they say.
Yeah.
You know, like Gwen makes.
Yeah.
See what they say. On the secret menu.
Yeah, Gwen in Anaheim made me one. Get it done.
The secret menu.
With sprinkles. But,
so we had some part jackalope. So it's like a little bit of jackalope here and a little bit of jackalope that's not completely jackalope.
Not completely verified, and some that is.
Okay.
It's a mix.
So we're going to go with mixed jackalope.
Yeah, I like mixed jackalope.
In fact, if they make it a dog food that was mixed jackalope, I bet you that Calvin Harris would approve it.
Well, he'd have to taste it first.
I'm just saying that he might.
He might.
He would eat that shit with his fork and his spoon. Just like, shoveling it in. But thank you, everyone. We appreciate you listening. And please check us out on all the socials.
Yes, like, subscribe, rate, leave us reviews on Apple Podcasts, anywhere you get your podcast.
All of that helps.
Oh, yes. Reaction videos on YouTube. Check those out. We try to react to all different stuff, and it is fun to kind of delve into all that different stuff.
It is.
Some weird, some crazy, some fun. Hey.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely. And then we've got our merch. So Christmas is coming, y'all.
Yeah.
So, I mean, who wouldn't want to give someone some Jackalope Crocs?
You got to give Jackalope Crocs.
Oh, yeah.
Got to. We have stuff for the dogs as well. So, I mean, hey.
Oh, that's true.
Because Calvin Harris approved.
Yeah. Props for the crops. Crocs.
Thanks again, everybody. And join us next time as we question, is it real? Or is it a jackalope tale? Or is Charles just cracking himself up?
I know. Crops and Crocs. I gotta go rotate my Crocs. It's the dog food. I'm telling you.
Oh my God.
I'm getting a little high from it.
You feel like scratching behind my
Better my ear than someone else.
Oh no, he's licking his balls. You guys can't see it, but
all right. See ya. There's gonna now be a new YouTube channel.
OnlyFans.
on the black tube. Yeah.
OnlyFans for pets.
Yeah. Oh, bonus content.
Bonus.